Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for June, oh dear God, hold on, June 23rd to the 29th of June. Gosh, I'm so bad with time, but I had my calendar right beneath me. I'm shuffling your cards now, and what we're going to do is do a cover and a cross. So you're going to get two cards, and they will signify the predominant energies of the week and what you can expect. Keeping in mind that time spirals, so what that means for energy is that you can resonate with this reading right now, this week, the last week of June, or whenever you're guided to watch this video. So keep that in mind, cutting the deck. And our two cards for Cancer is the week of June 23rd to 29th. Queen of Cups crossed by the Four of Swords. So what that's telling us, Cancers, my lovely, lovely Cancerians, is that you are absolutely in your element. You're showing up in your own reading, which is hilarious. So you are the Queen of Cups. You are intuitive to the point of being psychic. You are using your intuition regarding some kind of situation. You're using your feelings. You're following your feelings. The Queen of Cups is the only card in the entire tarot deck where the chalice is covered. Only the Queen of Chalices knows what's inside. So in some situation, Cancer, it's only you that knows the truth of what's going on in some sort of situation. And it's within your intuition, it's within your feelings, and that's where the answers can be found. So if you are still searching for any kind of answers, Cancer, it's within yourself. It's within your emotional gut. It's following your gut feelings. It's like that study that shows that there's brain cells in the gut, right? Then didn't they find like that we have certain cells in the gut, in the stomach, that we have as well in the brain? It's kind of like that. You're needing to use your gut and you're needing to follow your intuition. And that's where you actually are this week. So if this isn't you, this could be someone around you, although, I mean, this is like your card, so I'm guessing that this is pretty much you. Now we're covered by the Four of Swords, Cancer. So, my dear, the Four of Swords is a rest. It's a huge rest. It's either rest after a huge activity, after a huge battle even, or it's rest before a huge activity begins, before a huge escapade starts, a huge campaign. It's like it's gearing up. The energy is that of gearing up for something big. So this week, Cancer, I feel like you are feeling out the energies, and you can kind of tell that there's something big right around the corner. Now, we do have the eclipse next week, the week of June 30th. So next week is that eclipse. We have that, I think it's a partial new moon eclipse in Cancer. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't pull that information. I'm just going off of like memory. But we do have two eclipses in the month of July, Cancer and Capricorn. One of them is a partial, one of them is a full. And I do believe that it's Cancer's eclipse that's coming up July 2nd. So this is going to hit you directly, whether you have early degree Cancer Sun and Cancer planets, later degree Cancer moons, Cancer ascendants. This is going to hit you as well. So really just spend some time this week with yourself, Cancer, and really feel out what's going on and what your intuition is telling you. And I have a feeling that your intuition is telling you to gear up for something huge. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier card. The King of Wands. Okay. So I just couldn't help myself. After the Four of Swords this week, we have a king entering. So this week there could be something where you are gearing up for a relationship with this King of Wands, or doing business with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is going to figure prominently in your energy field this week, the week of June 23rd, Cancers and Cancer risings and Cancer moons. This King of Wands is someone who's very charismatic. I'm giving you some kind of clues to look out for him. He's very charismatic. He can be outgoing. He could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But one thing is for certain is that he's very action-oriented. He's charismatic. He could be very bold, but he's very action-oriented. He walks his talk. He will follow through on something that is like a drive within him or inspired within him. He's going to go ahead and follow through on that. Okay, so it's almost like you're gearing up for interaction with this person. This is a very fiery individual. He's very passionate. That's the word I like to use. He's a very passionate individual, very bold, very serious about the action he's taking. He's very like go-getter. He's a mover and a shaker. He's like a very industrious character. So I'm just going to put this out there. It could also be you, Cancer. You're gearing up for something that you're going to take the lead on. You're gearing up for encompassing this energy yourself. It could be that you're starting a new job, you're taking on a new project, a new client, starting a new business, whatever it is. You could be gearing up to use your King of Wand energy, where you have to all of a sudden be the showrunner, where all of a sudden you have to be the leader on this project, where all of a sudden, you know, you're and you're going to feel it out first. You're this week, the week of June 23rd to the 29th, you're feeling it out. The Four of Swords is also meditation. It's also meditating on something very, very deeply. So you're either meditating on this individual who's a separate person, a separate entity, or you're meditating on you channeling this energy yourself in some area of life. Okay, let's pull a Divine Feather card for the Cancer for the week of June 23rd to the 29th. What message do we need to deliver to Cancer for this week? For this week. And the White Swan. The power of divine grace is within you. This is absolutely resonating with this Four of Swords card. See that? The divine, what does it say? That the power of divine grace is within you, Cancer. That is telling, sorry. That is telling us that you have the answers you need, and you are the one channeling it from the divine. You don't need to listen to anyone else but yourself regarding this King of Wands, regarding the situation, whatever it is. The power of divine grace is within you. The power of divine grace is within you. So this week you're meditating on this and you're channeling this energy. You're using your highest Queen of Cups energy and you're channeling this divine grace. And that's what you're using when you take the lead. If this is you, if you're taking the lead, you're going to do it very gracefully and it's like a mixture between, now, okay, let's just do the math here. Water and fire combined. What does that create, Cancer? It's steam. You're steamy. You incorporating this fiery energy, if this is not another person, you are steamy this week. You are like combining your grace, your divinity with your penchant for action, with your boldness, with your charisma. And together you're making the steam rise like off of your skin. Okay, I see you being very charismatic this week, Cancer. It's like other people see you and they see the steam coming off of you. They're like, who is that? They're intuitive, but they're fiery, but they're divine, but they're bold, but they're courageous, but they're intuitive, but they're, you know, you're like bordering on psychic here. And this is very nurturing energy. This is very like taking care of something, taking care of someone. So you can be taking the lead, taking care of a project. You could be leading a team. You could be leading a business, or you could be collaborating with someone else. And together, both of you, both of these energy, it's very steamy, Cancer. There's no other way to put it. So I don't know why this is like really like visceral and coming up right now, but this is really like the truth of the matter here. This week, you are going to either incorporate this steamy confidence, and they're both, it's a king and a queen, and they're very different. So it's like you're either incorporating these two different parts of your personality together, and you're channeling this, what is it? The power of divine grace within you. You're either channeling this, now it's divine grace, but it's the power of divine grace. So there is power in being nurturing. There's power in being loving and taking care of someone and, you know, channeling this very motherly, empathetic energy. It's very like Princess Diana energy. And you're also having this element of the fieriness. So like I said, it's either someone you're collaborating with or working with, or it's all in you, my dear Cancer babies. It's all you. It's like the show of the Cancer this week. So this would definitely need you to take some meditative time to kind of sit back, really pull your energies in and really decide how you're going to go about incorporating this energy this week, or how you're going to work with this energy this week so that you create steam and so that the fire doesn't consume the little water droplets, and so the water doesn't put out the fire. So either way, it's the balance. But either way, what you need to know is the power of divine grace is within you, my dear White Swan, Cancerian water babies. Okay, hope this resonated. Let me know how this goes down in the comments below, and I will see you next week, Cancers. Okay, bye. Oh, I've almost forgot. So I'm putting up the freebies calendar. So I'm doing weekly, monthly, and daily freebies. So go ahead to the website, theartigan.com/tarot, and download your free calendar to know when your Cancer videos are going up. Okay, take care for real. Have a great week, Cancers. Bye.